Safe life is the trap. Let's say I want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, maybe take one vacation a year. I mean, maybe every other year of vacation because it's so damn expensive compared to how much you're making at your 9 to 5 job. What do I mean by it's a trap? What's the purpose of life? Right? I think everybody has a different definition of what their purpose in life is. And that's completely normal. Maybe you don't even like vacations. I'm talking about hobbies. I'm talking about what you enjoy doing outside of work. And I understand that when you are younger, like my age, I'm 20, there really should be no work life balance. It should just be work. It should just be working your fucking ass off. But what I mean by the safe life is the trap, the safe life would be taking a 9 to 5 job. The safe life is just continuing to work that until you retire. And basically about to get inside of your grave and wondering what the fuck you actually did in your life. Oh, maybe a vacation every other year. Or, oh, maybe I went dirt biking or snowboarding a couple times. But is that really what you want to do? You know what sounds better to me? Taking the risk at a young age, giving it everything you fucking have. And what do I mean by risk? I mean something that you want to do, something that you want to pursue. For me, it was day trading. And day trading's such a big niche out there where it's like, oh, I want to get into day trading, it's fast money. Or, oh, I want to get into day trading because it's like, you click buttons and make money. Well, that might be true, but the untrue part of it is there's actually people out here making money day trading. It's not all course sellers. I understand people getting exposed. I understand all of that stuff and how you can think it's a scam and just doesn't work. But at the end of the day, these people are just sellouts, man. I mean, you see it all over social media. Even the people who don't do day trading, they are just sellouts. When they know that they can sell to their audience and make a fuck ton of money, they're gonna do it. Funded account codes, for example. Those firms are just giving them out to anybody. And what I've always wanted to be was a day trader. That's all I care about. That's all I ever wanted to be. Like, sure, I might have a mentorship, but do I make money off that? No. Why? Because I don't sit here and shove it down people's throats. I have a very select few amount of people that I actually want inside of the Discord or inside of the mentorship because it's just such a small niche of people that I really want to teach to help them become extremely good traders and go on with their journey. But at the end of the day, man, go for your dreams. The safe life is the trap life. The safe life is working a 9 to 5 job, barely being able to afford food, barely being able to afford rent, then maybe you have a little bit extra money left over to do what you actually want to do. We are working jobs now to just be able to live normally. Think about that. We are working our asses off at jobs to be able to live normal. And what do I mean by normal? Paying rent, eating food, normal. You barely have enough money left over for yourself. And God forbid if you have a wife and kids. I pray for you because it's even worse now. Right? Because now you have to feed and put housing over them. If you get too small of a house where you all can't fit, then you're kind of screwed. So you need a bigger house, and then that's even more money, and then even more money in food because you have kids, you have a wife that you have to feed, and it only gets worse from there. If you are like me, you're 20 years old, shit, even 16, 17 years old, and you want to make this work, bro, give it everything you fucking have. Stop making excuses. Stop procrastinating. That is what's going to hold you back. I was 16 years old getting into the stock market, and I procrastinated a ton. But I finally was able to crack the code, right? I was 18 years old going to work a full-time job after high school, making a decent amount of money at that full-time job, but it was like I knew since I was a fucking kid that this is not what I wanted to do. And I counted myself as a failure for that. I started at 16 and I can't do this full-time yet. What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life? And even with trading, like I took breaks and stuff because I was demotivated, but ever since I got hired at that job, I wanted to get the fuck out of it. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to just turn profitable and get the fuck out. I had to stay patient. I had to not revenge trade. I had to just take good setups. So then eventually in the longer term, it will pay me. And that's what it did a year and a half later. But it took me working a 9 to 5 job to open my fucking eyeballs. Because it's like, you want to work this job the rest of your life? Then so be it. Work this the rest of your life. But you know how miserable you are. You know how unhappy you are. You want to get the fuck out of here? It's going to be slow. But you have to do it correctly and you will be able to get out of it, right? And at the end of the day, I'm not doing this day trading stuff to just be rich and wealthy. Like, that's all cool side effects. But the main reason, number one reason, was to be able to work for myself and not have to clock in under anybody else's stopwatch. Just myself. I can eat lunch whenever I want. I don't have to trade. I can just not show up, right, and be completely fine. But at the end of the day, it's discipline. What do you know you have to do to achieve your goals? And ask yourself that. Because before you know it, you're going to get stuck, or then you're going to be like, fuck, what was I doing? What was I thinking? I have to do this for the rest of my life. And some people enjoy 9-to-5 jobs, and I'm not bashing you for it. But what I am saying is, for the young kids who want to do something with their lives, who want to make a name for themselves, do it now and work as much as you possibly can on that. Trust me. I get it. You're going to get burnt out. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. I used to get burnt out a ton. I don't get burnt out anymore. I just would work so much and then just kind of got used to it. And it's kind of a skill you have to learn, not burning out. And it's just overcame by working. That's how it's overcame. So you're going to have to push through it, man. The way out of the 9-to-5 job is not easy. But if you want to live a good life, you want to do what you want with your life, you don't want to worry about money or bills, focus on becoming good at the skill, and it will pay you. Stop taking the safe way out of everything. Oh, what if it doesn't work? Oh, what if this? Oh, what if that? You know, I came from, like I said, a high-paying job, and I day trade full-time now. And of course those things cross my mind. What if it doesn't work? Well, fuck, I'll just go back to a 9-to-5 job if it doesn't work and just restart again. Because that's just how fucking bad I want it. Okay? It's not about the fucking money. It's about staying consistent. It's about being good at the fucking skill. And once you are good, the money is a byfactor of becoming good at the skill. It will pay you at a longer term, just simply practicing good habits in whatever the skill is and just becoming good at the skill. It will fucking pay you. Okay? You are 16, you are 17, you are in high school. Do everything you can now. These are the easiest days, bro. The minute you turn 18, the minute you graduate high school, it just gets harder and harder from there. So why not make the decision right the fuck now to just start working so you don't have to worry about that in the future? And if you don't know what skill, look at all the skills there are and just stick to one. Please stick to one. Don't try to do 40 different things because you need to always be working, okay? Stick to one thing. Get very good at that one thing. Make sure you are very, very good about that skill. You really, really like that skill. You don't hate doing it. And trust me, it's going to pay you long term if you just stick to that. Like, I get it. People are like, oh, I make money, YouTube automation. You know, who cares, bro? Stick to your one thing and stick to it. Learn it as best as you can, become the best at that, and that will pay you way longer term than anything else. And at the end of the day, you might not make as much money as a job in the beginning, but later on, as you become better at the skill, you get paid more money. And it overall becomes a lot more valuable than just working a job. And at the end of the day, jobs teach you really well about money management, how to hate fucking jobs, honestly, how to just be able to time manage with everything. But once you get that down and you start doing this full time, it's really easy from there, guys. It's really fucking easy. Don't get caught in the 9-to-5 trap and get the fuck out and do what you want to do with your life. You can do it, man. You can do it. Stop thinking about all these people on social media. Fuck them. You can do it. So focus on you, focus on your skill, and it's going to pay you in the longer term. If you guys have any questions, you know, I have a completely free live trading Discord that I'm going to leave in the bio. So if you guys are ever struggling with anything, please hit that link and go text me on there because I will definitely answer you guys and help you guys as much as I can. But please focus on one thing and give it everything you have. This is one life. So find that one thing and give it all you have. Trust me, you will not regret it.